Well, this morning, we are hearing from two men who served our country. They sacrificed so much, and you know what? They say they would go back and they would do it all over again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, 12 News journalist David Chazanoff joining us live in studio with more. He spoke with these Army veterans. I mean, David, these men gave decades of their lives to serve.
Yeah, they did. Allison and Emma, good morning. So each of them served for at least 20 years. We certainly thank them for their service this morning. Mike Christensen and Craig DeRosa say they joined the Army to find a way to pay for college. But turns out they fell in love with what the Army had to offer.
Once I joined, I fell in love with it. I absolutely loved serving, and then it was like, how can I do better? How can I advance in rank? And it just grew from there.
Mike Christensen spent 21 years in the National Guard, serving 2 different deployments in Kuwait and Afghanistan.
If I were to do it all over again, it was the best route that I possibly could have had in life.
He retired in 2013.
As a lot of veterans, it's definitely a transition. Even if I never had been in a war zone, just losing that camaraderie is a big transition.
Christensen just completed the Operation Canine Companion program, which provides Army veterans with a service dog and more than $25,000 worth of training and support. He's now attached at the hip to his 3-year-old companion named Scout.
He's definitely changed my life, and he helps a lot with just coping with anxiety and things like that.
20-year Army veteran Craig DeRosa is the 3rd former soldier to be honored through the program this year, which helped him meet Rolly.
It just constantly grounds me in situations where I know I would have panic attacks. To the point where he grounds me, brings me back, and goes, hey man, we could do this together.
DeRosa served during Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan and Operation Inherent Resolve in Iraq and Syria. He retired on New Year's Eve.
People honestly ask me all the time, would you go back and do it all over again? And I do it in a heartbeat. I loved every second of it.
Arizonans nominated DeRosa and Christensen to receive a canine companion, made possible through a partnership between Fulton Homes, Big 94.5, and Soldier's Best Friend. Mick Milam says more than 100 veterans have graduated from the program over the last 2.5 years.
I tell people all the time I have the world's greatest job. I get to see veterans' lives transformed every single day.
The executive director has seen service dogs make a great impact on veterans dealing with lots of anxiety.
I love to hear when a veteran is able to tell us, hey, listen, I can go out on a date with my wife again and feel comfortable. I can go to my kids' Little League baseball game and actually sit through it.
It's so heartwarming to hear how service dogs can really change lives for the better. Milam says 54 veterans are currently training with one, and Soldier's Best Friend has room for 50 more. He encourages people to tell other veterans about Soldier's Best Friend. Reporting in studio, David Chazanoff, 12 News, Today AZ.
Yeah, I mean, anybody can spread the word about what they're doing, and that's the great part, to just get more eyes on it. Thank you so much, David, for bringing us that.